days it's the playing game part. Yeah. With some bosses, and it's so frustrating, but you get so addicted to it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sleep after finishing this boss.
You're so dorky.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I can be very geeky and nerdy, but yeah, that is my guilty pleasure because it gives me such a big pleasure.
So how did all this like YouTube thing start in the first place?
Well, it was back in 2018 when I visited the US for the first time in my life. It was just really nice experience. One of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. Still is, but back then it was like huge. I just stayed in the US for 3 months only. And when I came back to Korea, I was very sad that I didn't film many videos. It was only pictures, you know, like, so I couldn't really feel that moment, that vibe. And then, like, that experience got me thinking that I want to do something, like, using English. I don't know what that would be, but I want to use English. That's just something that I've learned staying there. So from the next year, I started preparing to go to the exchange student to the US again. And everything went well until the COVID-19 broke out.
That's when.
Yes. I mean, it's okay now. But back then, I was very discouraged. But then, to make videos this time in the US, I started my YouTube channel. And like 6 months before I actually, like I was supposed to go to the US. And the reason is that I wanted to practice how to make videos beforehand so that I can be like, you know, kind of mastered.
You mastered it.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's when I started. And even though it got canceled, I have my YouTube channel. So I just kept going, making videos.
So was it about, you know, English teaching in the first place, or was it like something different in the beginning?
No, as I said before, I started off as a vlogger. So I wanted to make vlogs in the US. So I practiced making vlogs in Korea using English. So it's kind of an English video, but not like teaching English videos. It's just English vlog of a person who lives in Korea.
And over time, you started, you know, teaching people English, right?
Yes, that happens like way later. But yeah, that's how I started my YouTube channel.
Cool. So let me change the topic. So how similar or different do you think your YouTube personality different from actual self?
Well, to begin with, I don't really have that distinct character on YouTube. I don't think so.
All right.
But I think I kind of made myself, you know, that girl who speaks English without living abroad. And as I think we talked about this earlier, but I am trying hard to live up to that title. So it's kind of demanding in a way.
Well, could you be more specific? What do you mean by you try to live up to that?
You know, like you always have to speak a perfect English. And like, you know, when you don't feel like it, I don't know, like maybe stopped watching English content for a while and then come back when you feel like it. But then, like, even when those times came to me, I couldn't really stop because I have this pressure where I have to study English in order to, you know, keep, like, how can I put it? Like, keep the sense of it? Was it the right phrase? I don't think so.
To brush up on your English?
Yeah, but anyway, so try not to lose touch with it. So yeah, that title, that image, that character. Maybe if there is any character, that is going to be the character. And I am far from being perfect. I know that my English is good enough, but it's not perfect.
Do you think you will be, or do you think people ever become perfect in English or perfect in their target language without, you know, living in a environment where their target language is spoken?
And when I was younger, like in my early 20s, when I just started, I strongly believed that someone can be perfect. But now it has changed a little bit because, I mean, we should define what perfect is in the first place. Like and English is the world's most used language. And like, who is the standard? Who is the standard English speaker that you should aim for? It's nonsense, right? So now I'm starting to accept the fact that, you know, people cannot be perfect because that idea itself is absurd. But because this was something that I've believed for a long time, it's kind of hard to break down like overnight. But yeah, I'm trying to change the way I think. And yeah.
So this is a tricky one. How would you rate yourself in English on a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 10? I think a good solid 7.5.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Because I thought you would give yourself, I don't know, at least 9.
No. I mean, whenever I say this, people hate it. Like, Jennie, if you say that, just think of what that would make us feel like.
True. They made a point.
Yeah, but okay, but I think like my bar is like way higher than just like normal people would have, which is not the healthiest idea. But I think it's also good to have that high bar. You know, I don't know if it's going to be a nice analogy, but think like, do you like cars?
Cars?
Yes, car driving.
Not
Yeah,
quite,
cars.
but yeah.
Okay, so
I might
let's
follow
say
it.
your dream car is
Alright.
a Porsche, whatever. When you have that dream car in your mind and then you work hard towards it, it's going to be tough, but you're going to be happy, like, because you have hope, right? Oh, like one day I'm going to drive Porsche and then I'm going to look great and stuff like that. And then imagine that you finally achieved buying that car. For, I don't know, the first couple of years, you are going to be happy, like, oh my God, finally, I made it. But then from like third year, you might be, you know, like, this is it. Like, what next? And I think English is like that to me. Like, to be able to speak like a native speaker, it's a very like out of reach goal, I would say. But to have that kind of makes me move forward. Yeah, like one day I'm gonna be perfect. So it's unhealthy, but at the same time, it's very precious thing that I should have. Yeah.
And now the reason for you to, want to become from 7.5 to maybe nearly perfect, is it about your job or is it just your, inner motivation?
I guess a little bit of both. Yes. But I want it to be just for myself. So these days I don't really film anything like except for like teaching videos on YouTube. I mean, of course, like last month I went to Europe, so I'm posting some vlogs. Yes. But just I am keeping all the, how can I put this? So even when I read books, even when I watch some English content, I don't post anything about that like on my Instagram. I just like keep all that to myself because that's the way I kind of tell myself that this is for you, Jennie, like for yourself. But it's hard to ignore the fact that you are an English YouTuber, so it's a little bit of both.
Not feel pressure, right?
Yeah, I'm a very anxious type, I think. Yeah, worry too much, never take things light.
I think it's a bit different from me. So I'm always,
Yeah.
Easygoing kind of person. I just want to put this word that has some backfire, I should say. Backfire seems right. So I kind of am easygoing, so everything is going to be all right. So, I'm going to take care of it later. So this kind of guy. So I always don't feel anxious enough. So I'm being how do I put it, too optimistic. I feel like sometimes I become too lazy or sometimes too positive. Even when I have to, get work,
be
get shit
realistic.
done.
Yeah.
Right, be realistic. So this and that all together.
Everything has a trade-off.
Yeah, exactly. So now, what do you think is your biggest concern now?
Biggest concern.
Not as a YouTuber, but as yourself.
One thing that I'm going to work on next year is that, oh my God, okay, so I'm going to have to admit this, that I've been pampering myself.
Okay.
Just let myself do whatever I want to do. It's
yeah.
very, so yeah, I don't like this version. I used to be very disciplined, like when I was younger. Oh my God, I don't like talking about like the past a lot of time, but compared to the past, I got very like more undisciplined.
Okay.
I would say. And for example, so even when I was like reading English, I think I'm becoming like an ADHD or something. literally. I think I can blame, like social medias and stuff. I was chronically online. But when you were reading books, for example, like this idea of like that you want to play the piano just like comes up into like pops up into your head. And then like you could control yourself, like telling yourself that, oh, maybe after finishing reading this chapter, you can play the piano. But because I want to play it right now, I just do it. And like one time it's okay. But if it repeats, it's like, you know, you get used to that. And then eventually it became your habit. Like if you don't do it, you feel angry or something. So I want to be more disciplined next year. It's going to be hard. Yes, because I miss that Jennie.
You miss that Jennie?
Yes.
Oh.
So it was physically tough, but mentally happy. Whereas right now, it's mentally tough and physically free and happy, comfortable.
So you feel freer when everything is under control and then you are, this finite, like certain controlled situation, right?
I guess. Oh my God, am I a control freak?
Interesting.
Yeah, I can see like clearer path and direction, so it makes me feel more comfortable and less anxious. Yes.
You know what? I know what you mean. Like there was this like a month that I've been unemployed, like in between jobs, and then like before that I've been working like a dog. Like I've been literally working like 7 days a week.
Yeah.
I was like struggling from the lack of sleep, and then I was waiting for the moment to become free. Stop the first company, and then I got free physically, right? And then I get to feel nervous, anxious.
Okay.
So I've never felt free in those months. I could sleep whenever I wanted, and then I could wake up whenever I wanted.
Yes.
But I've been always feeling,
Just part of yourself always feels anxious.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not the real freedom, I think, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
But when your situation gets like just to the level where it's good enough, then you started to compromise again. That's how it is for me. Like I'm not short on money. I have a okay relationship with everyone around me. My family's healthy. So it's so easy for you to just settle. And that's where I am right now.
Yeah.
And it makes me anxious. And then also everybody out there is talking about how like your 20s like so precious and you need to become as successful as possible, like early as possible, Yeah, that worsens the anxiety and stuff.
So then aside from your job, YouTube, contents, English, so what's on your mind recently?
I don't know if you know this, but do you know the game called Hollow Knight?
Come again?
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. I don't think I've heard of it.
I think it's very big on like in the West.
Okay.
I mean, there is a community in Korea too.
All right. What's the name again? Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Yes, HOLLOW.
Okay.
Knight, like 𝗧 knight.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's where you play as a knight. It's an adventure in the bugs world.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was so random. I never saw that coming.
But it's so fun.
Okay.
I cannot stop playing it, and I cannot stop watching the videos on YouTube. And to be fair, I watched the videos in English, so it's not entirely, like I didn't do any
I
work.
said, you have a problem.
I'm a master at like just rationalizing everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's something that I'm kind of passionate about these days, just to like upgrade my weapons and stuff.
I never knew that you would play video games.
I mean, it's a video game, but I play it on a Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been playing like Animal Crossing for so long. Animal Crossing.
That sounds like you.
Yeah. 𝗪𝗶𝘁𝗵 is
But the
just
box thing?
Yeah, I mean the graphic is so cute, and the idea is kind of like so scary. Like the vibe, the general vibe of the game is very scary, but it's so fun. You should play it.
So if people only see you as a YouTuber or English teacher or content creator, what do you think people are missing out the most?
They're missing out to get to know who I am.
Who are you?
Who am I? That's a real question, isn't it? Okay, so I like dad jokes.
I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
Could you give me one, please?
Oh, I am so bad at giving, but I am good at laughing.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if you throw any bad dad jokes, I'd be like, appreciate it. Yeah. So yeah. So I like those silly jokes and I like playing video games. It's very unlike me, I think. It's very unlike the YouTuber Jennie.
Right.
And then as I said earlier, I am very not disciplined. And yeah, I'm very messy in real life, but I try to show the polished version of myself on videos, which is understandable, isn't it? It's because you're showing it to the public. They don't really have to know who you are. But I kind of want some people to know who I am, you know? Yeah, I can be funny. I can be silly. Yeah, I can be very serious sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So.
What's your guilty pleasure then?
Sorry?
Guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure.
Can you share it?
These days it's the playing game part. Yeah.
Hello Night.
Hollow Knight. Because, oh my God, it takes so much time. Because it's like you have to fight the enemy and then it takes like forever with some bosses and it's so frustrating, but you get so addicted to it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sleep after finishing this boss.
You're so dorky.
Yeah, I can be very geeky and nerdy, but yeah, that is my guilty pleasure because it gives me such a big pleasure, such a big joy.
One of my guilty pleasure is to listen to 여자친구.
Why is it a guilty pleasure?
Well,
it's just a
I
pure
don't know.
pleasure.
Like 여자친구 is a well-known, very popular K-pop girl idol, right? So in my 30s, like as a 30-year-old man listening to old
my
K-pop
God.
girl,
Yes.
like music is not something that I can brag about, if you know what I'm saying. So
Okay.
yeah, I secretly like listen to
Admire them,
여자친구,
yeah.
more often than not. I love them though.
Maybe it's different because I'm a female, so yeah. But as a male, maybe maybe. Oh, that's cute though. What's your favorite song?
One of them is
시달.
No, not 𝗪𝗶𝘁𝗵. 𝗪𝗶𝘁 is too popular. I'm suffering from
Oh my God, you have
syndrome. 홍대 syndrome.
No way.
분위기를 바꿔서 이야기를 해볼게요. 그래서 오늘 제니랑 이렇게
한국어 더 어색한 것 같은데.
그러니까 우리 갑자기 존댓말 해야 되잖아.
네.
아무튼 그래서 오늘 사실은 제니랑 제일 하고 싶었던 이야기가 조금 더 그 제니에 대한 이야기를 해보고 싶었어요. 네. 그래서 우리 아직 팬들이 모를 만한 혹은 보여준 적 없을 만한 제니의 모습들 같은 거가 좀 궁금했었거든요.
네.
아직은 안 만들었지만 만들어보고 싶은 컨텐츠가 있다면 어떤 게 있어요?
저는 사실 그냥 제 브이로그 일상을 영어로 이렇게 되게 예쁘게 만들고 싶어요. 그러니까 제 지금 카메라 찍는 스킬이나 이런 게 진짜 하나도 없어가지고
네.
제가 원하는 만큼의 퀄리티의 영상은 안 나오는데 영상미를 좀 업그레이드를 시키고 제가 이제 영어로 나레이션을 하든 영어로 말을 하든 그걸 해서 제가 원하는 느낌의 브이로그를 완성시키고 싶어요.